Hello, everybody, and welcome to the Unwanted Podcast. I'm
Hello.
Jayden, and yes, hello. As you can hear, I have, along with me, the other co-host of this, Alex.
Hello.
Hello. Yes. So, welcome. First episode, so we don't really know anything about what we're doing. In fact, we have no absolute fucking clue. So, yeah.
We want to talk about games and
Yeah.
I don't know, just random stuff that we find on Reddit, basically.
Yeah, just random game news and things that are interesting, basically. Show news, movie news, basically, public shit on the internet.
Basically.
Yeah. Basically. So, yeah. So, what have we got first in the agenda? What's something we're going to talk about? Should we really talk about the podcast first? It's the first thing.
What's there to talk about?
I mean, it's going to be at least a attempt at a weekly thing. I mean, probably once every weekend for like an hour.
Yeah.
Probably go for an hour. We're going to attempt to go for an hour. I mean, we've already gone for a minute, so...
Only 59 to go.
Yeah. So, yeah. We're going to attempt to do this weekly, and it's just sort of a little fun thing me and Alex are trying to do, and it's going to be great.
It sure is.
Yes. Okay, so, yeah, let's jump in. Let's jump right into the news. We got a list of things we're going to talk about.
Yes,
and,
my professional list of news I got in 10 minutes.
In 10 minutes.
10, no, probably less.
It's probably less, actually. I'd say about, 8 minutes or 9. I mean, that's pretty close to 10, though, so...
Give it a 3 minutes, probably. So,
maybe.
we can start off with, Kick-Ass Torrents. You know that place. You know that site.
The place where the pirates go to.
All the illegal...
The non-landlubbers.
Well, it's breaking news that that it was taken down by a domain name seizure.
A domain name seizure. What is a domain name? What is a domain name seizure?
I think it just means that the people who got that domain, well, Kick-Ass Torrents got that domain from probably was like, no, we don't want to let you get that torrent domain anymore, so they just took it down.
Oh, okay. So it wasn't due to the torrents, it was due to something else.
I think so. No, I think it was because they knew that it was an illegal site, so they took it down.
Okay.
Apparently, it is one of the most used torrent sites on the internet. Well, we already knew that, but...
Yeah, I mean, in Australia, it's pretty common that the people do that, sadly. But I mean...
Sadly, but Hotline Miami too, so...
Hotline, yeah, I mean, unless they get it out in Australia, that thing's gonna get pirated. And the developer even said it. I mean, that's a good thing we can jump into about Hotline Miami too. Because that is ridiculous. It is stupid.
I know, it's so dumb.
Like, that's a perfectly good game. I said G twice there. Something. But, that's what hearing my own voice does. I mean, this setup is weird. But, yeah. It's like, I mean, I can understand that the scene is a little weird. Like, it is strange. But, it was all, like, it's like a setup in the game. Like, they're doing like a play or something, aren't they?
Like, you probably should explain, like, what this is all about, for those who don't know. So, us two, we're in Australia, well, you probably tell by our voices.
Yeah.
And, so, basically, Hotline Miami 2, wrong number, was, refused classification in Australia, so that means that we don't even get it. We don't even see a glimpse of it. We can't even buy it anywhere.
Yeah.
And so, yeah, the classification website just said that it had a just they banned it because of a rape scene, basically.
Yeah.
But it's stupid though, because movies and everything, how they can just show it willy nilly.
Yeah.
And then when it comes to games, like, oh no.
Because I think it's, I guess, because they make the player have control. It's like the player is the player, you are the player. But I mean, since it was a cutscene and you weren't controlling it, it is pretty much a movie. So,
yeah,
just those damn rating people don't understand it. But we can't.
Well, that's to say, tons of people are angry about this. Yeah. Even the developers said it was wrong.
Yeah.
They even said just to pirate it.
Well, so we can't do that anymore because guess what? 2 websites have been taken down.
Oh yeah, sure. Pirate Bay and Chaos Thrones are gone. Well, for the moment.
So it looks like we're not seeing that for a while.
Yeah. But yeah, apparently they're trying to fix it so it can be released. But who knows at this point?
They're probably just going to make it so he's like trying to make out with her or something, instead of like him doing inappropriate things.
Yeah, so, speaking of Australia, we can talk about...
I don't know why I went, there.
We could talk about this Australian researcher man.
Oh, what did he do? I do know what he stored
I just forgot. 1,000 terabytes on one CD.
That's crazy, you know. Like, how do you even... Like, a disc is like, what, 3 to 4 inches long? Wide, that's it. Wide.
Insane.
And 1,000 terabytes. That is just stupid. That's crazy.
So, the article of this says, this could fit 50,000 high-definition movies onto one DVD.
50,000.
Apparently, they done this by breaking a physical barrier known as the diffraction limit of light. All that sciencey stuff. Okay, so apparently they use 2 light beams with different abilities to whittle down the point of light, or something, I don't even know. But just, wow.
1,000 terabytes. You can do so much with that. I mean, that's just... 1,000 terabytes.
How much money will that cost?
It would have cost a lot. Like...
More than dollars.
I mean, scientists have a lot of money, though. So, they pretty much just be like, let's invent cheese, and then they'll do it. You know?
Let's invent...
I mean, what are scientists working on at the moment? They are just coming up with random shit. Like, we recently discovered how to unboil an egg. It's like, what fucking use is that going to be? It's like where's our hover cars, you know?
Yeah. We don't want your 1 inch off the ground hover bikes.
For the hoverboards, but
well, you can't want them all.
Yeah, I mean, hoverboards, same thing. Not really, but you know, you can turn the hover scooter into a hoverboard, as we all saw Marty McFly do in the movie How to Train Your Dragon.
Oh man, I love that movie. I love that. It has a dragon man named LeBron.
Yeah, LeBron.
Okay, I think we should just move along here before we just dig ourselves a hole.
Yeah.
Okay, we could talk about Candy Crush. Or Sony.
Sony. Well, I've been playing a lot of Sony games recently. Well, I've been playing the PS4 a lot. So let's jump into Sony. I want to hear what they've done.
Okay, so we all know the huge news. Probably you've listened to, well, our listeners have probably listened to way more podcasts that explain this, but we're gonna explain it too. So, Sony Pictures Entertainment brings Marvel Studios into the amazing world of Spider-Man.
Oh yeah, fucking.
Now,
I don't want Spider-Man.
So, if it's all news to you, which it will be, Jayden here, he hates Spider-Man.
Fucking hate him. He's just like... He's like a child superhero. Like a child superhero. He's like some fucking fairy tale for kids.
Every superhero is meant to be for children.
I mean, you got Thor and you got Iron Man. They got a cool sort of badass style. Spider-Man's not badass.
He is.
He's like, I shoot jizz out of my hands and I can fling off it.
Hey, it's better than, I don't know, Aquaman.
Oh, fucking, if I see Aquaman in the movie, I'm probably just gonna laugh at him. But yeah, just shoot water out of your club or whatever it is.
I can make sharks move.
I mean, what is the next Marvel movie going to be? I mean, they've got...
It's gonna
Ant-Man,
be
don't they?
Avengers.
You got fucking Ant-Man coming out.
Oh, yeah.
Out? It's like... What is the storyline that would be? Like...
A man gets struck with radiation, and he can turn into different sizes.
Oh, man.
And he then can ride ants.
I love
and
riding
his life
ants.
dream.
His life dream is to ride ants?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's nice. At least he got it come true.
So, under this Spider-Man deal...
Yeah. It's fucking Spider-Man.
Basically, Marvel and Sony are just going to collaborate together for Spider-Man because Sony doesn't want to...
be in Avengers?
I think so, yeah.
Okay, sure.
So, it's going to be... Basically, they're going to make films of Spider-Man, and it's going to be a new Spider-Man when the next Spider-Man featured film is going to be out.
Hey,
so, we're going to have a new actor.
Oh, yeah. You guys.
So, not Tobey Maguire, Dancing Man, number Spider-Man 3.
Give him a violin. Yeah, that guy. Anyway, yeah.
And, yeah, he may be shown in the next Avengers, I don't know.
Yeah.
Actually, no, I would doubt it, because they probably already filmed it, knowing Marvel.
Hey, random off-topic thing. This probably doesn't matter to anyone listening to this, but we don't really need the timer, because I just realized Audacity shows how long I've been recording for. So, yeah. Anyway, back to the Spider-Man deal. It's just the only reason why I hate him. It's just he's so much advertised. It's like hearing so much about a joke or something that you're just sick of it.
Super Action Web Blaster.
Yes, exactly. I was about to say, fucking get my Spider-Man Super Action Web Blaster.
Well,
shoot jizz everywhere.
Like it's the most advertised because like children like him a lot. Probably because like when they were born, this is like Spider-Man and everything. Because Spider-Man's probably the most recognized in the Marvel universe, really.
At least Lego Marvel superheroes would make more sense. I mean, Spider-Man was in that. But, like, so was every other Marvel character, so...
Yeah, sure.
Not happy till I see every Marvel character in one movie yet.
So,
if that happens, the world's gonna end.
So the new movie, Avengers Age of Ultron, that anyone, that's what it's gonna be like. It's rumored to be a 160-minute long movie.
160 minutes. So that's just over 2 hours.
That's 2 hours and 40 minutes.
Oh, wow. So that's 20 minutes longer than the third Hobbit movie.
Yeah, it's pretty... I don't know, that's pretty cool, I reckon.
I mean, yeah, you can fit more story, which is cool.
I mean, who doesn't want more Marvel?
But when you get out of the cinema, or after you've been lying in your room watching the movie for a day, it just gets pretty tiring. It was like watching Avatar. It's like, I was like, I'm totally going to do other things this night. But I watched Avatar, and then it was like bedtime. I was like, oh, fuck.
Yeah.
I was like, I'm not going to be able to do this. I mean, it's a 3-hour movie. It's almost 3 hours, isn't it?
Yeah, it's only 20 minutes away from being 3 hours.
Yeah, it's fucking crazy.
So it's going to beat the time length of The Dark Knight Rises and Watchmen, which were both 160 minutes, which is... I don't know, that's going to be cool because they're going to fit all that information.
Yeah. Wasn't, by what I've heard, isn't like Ultron, like Iron Man, fuck my life. Tony Stark's creation.
Well, I don't really know much about Ultron, but yeah, I know it's made by Iron Man, Tony Stark.
Yeah.
I think I'm guessing it's gonna be like an AI like Jarvis, but
Yeah, I
somehow.
think he is.
Well, Jarvis is not really an AI, it's just a program, but probably this AI is gonna go rogue and stuff and
Yeah, by the looks of it, he's gone pretty
make
rogue.
his own way in life.
The Hulk looks pretty upset as well. I mean, he's not happy with the good guys. Oh, maybe it's the other way. Oh. Ooh. Maybe Iron Man in the trailer got upset. Might not be stupid.
Yeah, I haven't actually seen the trailer because I don't want to spoil films.
Well, basically, from the look of the trailer, you know, it looks like Ultron's got pretty upset.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I don't know. If you haven't seen the trailer, by the way, people, go look at it if you want. I mean, if you want to just like completely surprise yourself, go ahead. But I mean, it is an epic trailer. I think they released 2 so far. I don't know why.
When you said peoples, it just reminded me of a story of our friend Matt. He works at Coles, and he told us of a story when he had to talk in the intercom, and I'm not sure what he was doing, but he said "Ken Peoples," and then he just stopped.
Did he just like stop?
Yeah, he's like "Ken Peoples," and then he's just like, "Ugh."
Oh man, if I was like in the actual Coles when that happened, I would have just like pissed myself laughing. I would just be like, "What the fuck is this person thinking?" But that's pretty good. That's hilarious.
So yeah, Age of Ultron coming out this year.
This year?
Is it? I don't know.
Pretty sure it's this year. I mean, there's a lot of good things coming out this year.
Yeah, like Star Wars.
Star Wars Battlefront 2, 3. Sorry, 3.
I also mean the movie though.
Well, I mean the movie. I'm not as excited for, to be honest.
I think. Well,
I know a lot of people are very excited.
Everyone's scared.
I mean, yeah, there's a lot of people being scared, but I know there's a lot of people that are anxious for the movie and they want it to come out and they want to see what it's like. But seriously, in all honesty, I really don't care. I'll see it, but I'm not as excited as others because I can't remember the other ones, even though I have seen them. I just can't remember them. Like, I remember, like, scenes. Like, I remember this one scene where, like, I think it was Princess Leia. She had, like, bugs crawling on her. And, like, someone comes in and just, like, kills them or something. I can't remember.
Well, it's unfortunate for us because, well, I was born when The Phantom Menace was around releasing. I think it was a few years after I was born. Yeah. But yeah, I mean, at the time I was like, this is the best movie ever. Then I watched the last ones and I'm like, Jesus.
Yeah.
What happened to it?
But like, oh, yeah. The problem with me, though, was I didn't like movies when I was little, like really little. Due to them being too... I just didn't like intimidating movies. Like, things that weren't even scary would scare me. For example, like, just Harry Potter and the Philosopher's Stone. When he was, like, talking to Voldemort and he had the stone, that scene scared me, like, shitless. I don't know why. It just did.
Yeah, that scared me as well.
Yeah.
Then I watch it now, I'm just like, oh my god.
But yeah,
I just started laughing at it.
He's, like, burning your face off with, like, sandstone. It becomes sand. Oh, man.
Becomes sand.
I just like that scene in the Chamber of Secrets when he's, like, stabbing the book and, like, blood's coming out everywhere. It's pretty cool.
Yeah, that made no sense, but it was good.
Yeah.
Then a snake came out of a nose already, or whatever, on the statue.
And he, like, stabbed it through the face. And I was like, wow, violence is real.
Wow, PG.
Yeah, parental guidance for young viewers.
So, let's talk about Candy Crush. We all know that game that that silly game that people spend their money on.
Yes.
And there's a study, well, there was an article where it said people spent $865 million on the game in 2014 alone. But that's pounds in this article, so what would that be in American?
About it.
Isn't that like 1 point some billion?
So it's in the billions. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah. It's basically like double.
See, think about it. Like, you got big companies making huge games like Assassin's Creed or, Far Cry 4. I've got to name something else because I'm just mentioning Ubisoft there. You got GTA 5. And they're making, like, a lot of money with these really advanced things. Then you got people making shit like Flappy Birds and Candy Crush, and they just make millions within a week.
It's just like, let's make a game where it's, we use Bejeweled as the basic thing, and then we made it our own out of candy, and now we make millions, so,
I wonder what Bejeweled thinks of that, like the people who made that. Feel like, what the fuck have we done?
So, it's, players spent $1.33 billion.
That is ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous.
Sweet.
Just so much money. Like, that, so 1.3, that's like, how much did, it's probably not related, it's close, like, money-wise, but how much did, Microsoft pay, Mojang for Minecraft?
I think it was $2 billion?
So that's almost half that they paid.
Don't quote us on that, though. Well, all I know is that Notch got a house.
He got a very big house with a giant candy. Whoop. Sorry about that. Just had to cover it. You got a big candy room. I want a candy room. Where's my fucking candy room? I mean, it's ridiculous. I mean, whoever's editing this, I can't speak English sometimes. I might put a picture of the candy room in. I don't know. Just so, like, I don't know. Maybe. Anyway, yeah, it's crazy. I mean, he's just, you think of some people, it's like
$70 million it cost.
70 million for the house.
Yeah, the house.
Jesus.
He outbid, apparently, Jay-Z and Beyonce.
Fucking Christ. Didn't he have, like, Selena Gomez and someone else go to his house? For the party?
I have no idea why they would, though.
They did. He had a party and they went.
Party?
Yeah, it's a big housewarming party. And they went. I don't know why, but they did. And then soon after, everyone was like, oh, they're in a relationship. I can't remember who the other guy was. But, yeah.
What would he even do in that house? Like,
I don't know.
Does he have a family?
No,
I'm not even sure about much.
Oh, no, I do remember when I used to actually, like, pay attention to his life for some reason. He did have, like, a wife. I think he, like, broke up with her or something. Like, divorced.
So he's just all alone in this huge $7 million house. No, $70 million.
Probably just Google it right now. I just wrote Notch. Marcus Pearson. Look at his fucking beard. But anyway, yeah. He has a lot of money. That's basically it. Personal life, here we go. He didn't, so he sold the company?
Yeah, he doesn't own it.
Oh, I thought he sold just Minecraft, but he sold the company.
Yeah,
Jesus.
he sold the whole company to Microsoft, so Microsoft tells them what to do, kinda, I think.
Ah, okay. That makes a lot of sense now. He purchased an 8-bedroom, 15-bath mansion in Truesdale Estates, a neighborhood of Beverly Hills, California. 8 bedroom? The fuck is he gonna do with 8 bedrooms?
Put put all of his money in those bedrooms.
He's just gonna have like just stacks of money in each room. He'll just
And
have
guns.
furniture built out of money.
Yeah, you could basically make a house out of that money.
You probably could, yeah.
You got like, how much, if you divide that with Mojang, wasn't it 2 billion?
But then you
He's
gotta
still-
think, he got 2.5 billion from Microsoft. But then you gotta think of all the other money he's made from the game.
Yeah, true.
So that would have a lot more left over.
So he's living in luxury forever until he
he's
dies,
pretty-
basically.
He's pretty much retired now.
Yeah.
He just has to pay bills and he's fine. And food.
Pays $100 bills.
Yeah.
It's
Oh,
just like $1 to him. So, let's look at more news of the day.
I was just reading about Marcus Persson right here. Also
Yeah.
his notch. He, in 2012, in May, he took a shot at EA by calling them a bunch of cynical bastards. And he yelled at them for releasing an indie bundle. And he said it's not how it works, EA. He said indies are saving gaming. EA is methodically destroying it.
Well, to be honest, EA has gotten the worst company
They are
2
doing
years
so
in a
bad.
row. And their terrible goddamn pricing
I
for
recently
everything.
read something on IGN, and it was about someone who purchased a bundle on Origin, and one of the games in it wasn't in there. So he had to message their support, and they're like, "Oh, we're terribly sorry about this inconvenience. Here, have a free game." And they send them the link to the on-house game that Origin does.
Yeah.
So he got a game that everyone could get for free. And he's like, "Are you fucking shitting me?" And eventually, after like half an hour of argument, he got it. It wasn't half an hour, it was like 5 more minutes. But yeah, he was pretty annoyed at them. I would have been too. I would have been fucking pissed.
Yeah, EA. Well, they were better this year, but I think they kind of dipped down when they released Sims 4 because of that DLC scandal with the swimming pools and all that.
Yeah, that was annoying.
And
I mean, the pools thing was free, which is I'm fine with
But
being
just
a Sims 4 fan. But
they released it.
everything else is just.
It's like that camping DLC that I have that
Yeah.
was $30,
It
but now
was
it's 20
$30.
because
No, it was $40. Now it's $30 in America. that's Australia.
Jesus.
In America, it was $30 and now it's $20. I think.
I mean, who in their right mind would buy that in Australia?
Fucking
No wonder we
unbelievable.
pirate. Like, goddamn.
Yeah. Things that stupidly cost money.
Yeah, it's always
That
like
makes
$10 dearer
Yeah,
in here. That's stupid.
or at least like $50,000.
Yeah, $50,000 million.
But I mean, everything just costs more in Australia, which is annoying. I mean, if I quickly go to a converter in currency, I mean, you know the Orcus sword, the
Yeah,
one off Weta, that's like 9,900. But if you convert that to Australian money, for us it would cost $12,754. That's ridiculous.
yeah, it's insane.
Fucking, I would never have the money for that.
I mean, what's actually the point of that? Because online it's like digital goods.
Yeah,
It's not like you're actually having a shipping fee to
Yeah.
send it to somewhere. It's just
that
like
makes sense.
you
I mean-
buy it and then you get it.
You can purchase a game in store for $20 and they still get profit, but they would make it cost more because they're providing cases, like they're purchasing cases, I guess.
Yeah.
I mean, but when you're purchasing digital goods, you know, all that shit isn't there. So things should be just cheaper, but you know, that's not how the world works. Gotta force everyone to pay money. But yeah.
That's stupid.
There's that new DLC that they just released. Oh, it's coming out next month. It's like, it involves like 3 new jobs and the ability to run your own business, which is cool because it was my favorite thing in Sims. Yeah. Sims 2 to run your own business.
That's gonna be $50.
I mean, to pre-order it, it's currently $50. It's on Origin. It's $50. It's Australian money. Don't know what it is in America. But,
Probably 40.
Probably 40, yeah. But yeah, so it's $50. But when it comes out, it's probably going down to like 30 because they're idiots.
Yeah.
But yeah, fucking, I don't want to pay $50 for a DLC or 30. I'm happy with 20 or below.
Yeah.
Once it gets above 20, no, I'm not buying it.
I can't wait for the those Pets DLC that they always release every Sims game.
But that's the thing though. When they release Pets, they gain a massive spike in buys. Everyone buys the Pets expansion pack.
Yeah.
Like, most people, I know a lot of people who haven't actually bought Sims 4 just because there's no Pets expansion pack yet.
Yeah.
And once that comes out, they're going to buy it. So, like, yeah, I don't know.
It's doom.
Yeah, it should just come out with that Pets expansion with, like, 3 different kinds of dogs. Then just be like, there we go, that's good enough. Pay $50 for that.
And a lion.
And a lion, yeah. Let's add a lion to the
They
game.
should just add a whole DLC just for lions.
It should be a llama DLC.
It should be them, you know, what's it called? Roller Coaster Tycoon.
Yeah.
You get those animals and you get to tranquilize them.
Yeah, you can
Just
like
have
have the
that.
helicopter mode and just shoot them from the sky.
Yeah.
Yeah. Ah! Did you just like smash something there?
Yeah, it fell.
Okay. Yeah, so what were we talking about originally? Prices.
Yeah.
Something about EA being bad. Okay, you went to talk about something, and I interrupted you by saying something about Marcus.
We can talk about something new.
Yeah. We're about to start something new, and I interrupted.
So, we all know Game Dev, well, I'm not sure we all do. Game Dev Tycoon is a game where you basically create games in the game, and you basically start up your own company to become greater and greater as you make games.
Yeah.
So it's pretty cool.
looks fun.
So they announced today that they're releasing a expansion DLC thing that puts the full game to allow it to be modded.
Modded?
So, yeah, people can, I don't know, like add more options to make games in the game.
That's cool and all, but there's gonna be some fucking weird shit.
Oh, there always is.
There always is some really weird shit. Someone's gonna invent some like virtual reality porn game in that, and be like, "Oh, look, everyone! I made millions off my new porn game."
Yeah, just Fallout and Skyrim in a nutshell with the modding community.
Yeah. It's like, what's the top mod on Skyrim Nexus this week? Oh, it's still that nude mod. Love it.
Oh, we could do the ultimate segue here. So talking about Bethesda.
Oh, Bethesda? Oh, yes!
They're
Yes!
having their first ever E3 conference this year.
Just a little question. Is it segue? Is that the word?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Just didn't want to get confused there.
So yeah, this E3 conference. This is its first time that they've ever done an E3 conference. So
Wow.
we all hope for Fallout 4. I mean, that's the one thing we all
Fallout
want.
4. It's either... we're either going to get Fallout 4 or like another... it could be... They might announce like Elder Scrolls 1,000,000 or something like that. But, there's always a chance we could get a Brink 2.
Oh, yes. Yes. Or a Skyrim Online 2.
Oh, Skyrim Online 2 would be the best. I mean...
Yes.
That would be some shit that I would so pay for.
But actually, people want Fallout 4, and they want also Dishonored 2, which I can't blame because Dishonored is a pretty cool game.
Actually, it's not recently at all. I can't speak properly today. It's like half a year ago, or maybe just over half a year. But Xbox Live has been doing a thing where every 2 times every month they release a free game. Well, they make a game free for half a month.
Yeah.
And I got Dishonored 1 for free on that. And I was very happy because that is a fucking fun game. It's so good.
It's just really fun how the game alters itself if you kill people.
Yeah.
So
And it just like makes it ridiculously hard.
Yeah, and it just makes the environment different with the eating people rats.
Yeah.
And like tons of guards.
Oh, the rats are fucking dumb. I hate them. They just irritate me. I see rats and I just become scared. Like I fear them. The game makes you fear rats. I wonder what's... I mean, what's the date today? 15th. Alright. So, currently Witcher 2, Assassins of Kings, is free on Xbox Live. No. Brothers, A Tale of Two Sons is free.
Hey, apparently that's really good.
Brothers?
Yeah.
Probably should grab it before.
I always wanted to play it, but you need a controller to play it.
Do you? Oh, well.
Yeah, I was gonna get it on PC.
Yeah. I think Sniper Elite 2 is free in 2 days.
That's a good game.
Cool. Yeah. Isn't that when they introduced like the X-ray thing?
Yeah.
Yeah, I love
I think
that.
there's DLC to kill Hitler. It's pretty good.
Yeah. I think... Yeah, don't you have to shoot his ball off or something?
I haven't actually played the DLC, but...
I think it might be an Easter egg or something, because a lot of YouTubers I've watched play the DLC for Sniper Elite 2, where they go to shoot Hitler's balls. But then in Sniper Elite 3, you can take down Hitler again, and when you shoot a bullet and you go into X-ray vision, he's missing a ball. Which is really funny how they did that.
It should be an Easter egg thing where if you shot Hitler in number 2, that it should carry over the save in number 3 and make him a zombie or something.
Yeah. And they say it's not the real Hitler. Like they're like, oh, it's not the real Hitler.
It's a decoy.
Yeah, it's a decoy. Yeah.
So Bethesda, people are speculating that they're gonna feature, Battlecry, that new.
Oh yeah, Battlecry. It's gonna be cool.
That new first-person free-to-play brawler thing.
Yeah.
We've seen that in PAX Australia. It was pretty cool.
I watched while I was in a half an hour line. I watched some gameplay on big screen, and it looked really fun. It was like a mix of TF2
and
with
Borderlands.
You could say Borderlands. It wasn't. It was third person though, wasn't it?
Yeah,
and
I was saying it like
the
cell shaded kind of look.
So it sort of had the cartoony feel that Orcs Must Die had as well.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So you say it's a mix of those, and it was just like the TF2, like everyone's just versing each other and murdering each other, and it looked like a lot of fun.
So they're also speculating that they're gonna probably say more things about the Elder Scrolls franchise. I mean, we already talked about that, but
fucking that's become free now.
Yeah, Skyrim 2. We want Skyrim 2. Make Skyrim 2.
Oh man.
Well, I wasn't actually a big fan of Skyrim 2. Well, it was good, but I wouldn't say it's better than Fallout, in my opinion.
What was your favorite Elder Scrolls, though?
Probably Oblivion.
Oblivion, yeah.
I don't know, I like the story kind of better.
Yeah.
Because the main story for Skyrim's kind of...
It gets repetitive.
Well, it's really easy at the end, because...
It is, yeah.
Well, spoilers, but it's so easy at the end.
With a dagger. I was pretty proud of myself at the time. But yeah. It's crazy.
What else? New IP they're probably going to announce.
Yeah. Oh, so that's
like,
probably going to be like something like, I don't know. We have no idea. New IP, so we'll have no idea.
New IPs. Okay, so let's talk about technology.
Technology. Well, I'm looking at the, because I was just going back to have a look, like I said before, how Microsoft was doing the free games of gold.
Yeah.
And there's a lot of games. I mean, if people haven't got, like if you have an Xbox or an Xbox One, and you don't have gold, or you do have gold and you haven't been getting these games, there's something wrong with you. Because these are good games. Like, I remember the first game they did for free was Fable 3. And then they went to things like Assassin's Creed 2, Dead Rising 2. They had Halo 3 at one point. I mean, Dead Island, I mean...
The membership pays for itself.
Yeah. I'm getting, like... I'm paying, like... I don't know. I can't remember how much I'm paying for my Xbox Live. But I'm getting all these games which are way more worth than my actual membership. Like... I'm sort of getting paid myself for joining them. It's just Dead Island, though. I mean, that's an interesting choice they chose.
Oh yeah, Dead Island.
Gotta love it.
So yeah, that Dead Island, that new game.
Dead Island 2. Is that what you're talking about? Or are you talking about Dead Dying Light?
Well, actually, I'm not really sure because well, isn't it made by no? It is made by the same people, isn't it?
Yeah, it's made by the same people.
That's kind of weird. Why would they even release number 2 now? Because Dying Light would probably be better than
yeah, it would
2.
But 2. I've watched gameplay and it has a lot more cartoony feel. Like it looks like they've changed it completely.
Kind of like a Dead Rising.
It was in beta or alpha when I looked at the video of it, but it just didn't look too attractive at the time. I mean, I got my beta key for it. Apparently, I'm like one of the first people they're gonna go to for the beta.
Ah,
which is cool because I signed up for the beta near the start of last year because Dead Island. They were getting people to play the Dead Island 2 beta at Armageddon Expo, which was cool. I mean, that was grabbing randoms. At first, like, it was funny because I was sitting with Jack, who is our friend, for people listening.
Yeah,
and I was, we were in line waiting for something, and this woman comes past with an iPad getting, like, emails and names, and she goes, hey, so do any of you play games? And, like, at the time, I wasn't, like, as social with people, so I was like, yeah, no. And she's like, oh, okay, never mind then. And she went to the next person, she was walking off, and then Jack goes, she was wearing a Dead Island 2 shirt. I was like, what? And she's like, it's Dead Island 2, that's what she was talking about. I was like, are you fucking shitting me? It's like, why didn't you tell me that? He's like, I don't know. So then I, like, literally ran after her, and I was like, hey, could I actually sign up for this? And she's like, yeah, sure. So, they got my email and all that.
What a nice lady.
Because I clearly wasn't, like, I don't know why they did this, but, I wasn't over 18 at the time. I'm not over 18. But, there's a bit when they were getting names where it's like, oh, enter email. They put the email in, and then it's like, what's your name? They put your name in. And then there's a button on the screen that says, are you over 18? Yes or no. And for every person she talked to, she clicked yes. No matter what their age was. She didn't even ask. And I was like, okay, what is that then? It's just amusing to see her do that.
Good on her.
Yeah. Games for everyone. But, yeah, that's good.
So, we should move on to the next topics.
Yeah.
I couldn't find anything else, but I have this news source. We are Not the Onion. Basically, it shows really funny articles.
Yeah.
That are real. Like this next one I'm going to talk about. Like, YouTube flags cat purring as copyright infringing music.
Cat what?
Cat purring. A video of a cat purring got flagged.
Something fucking wrong with people these days. I mean, that's ridiculous.
It's automated goddamn system of YouTube. So bad.
So bad. Why?
Oh.
I don't understand. Oh my god. Oh
yeah. Okay, so this one says top publisher bans mentions of pork or pigs in school books and it says, quote, "So it is not to offend Muslim or Jews."
Okay.
So they can't talk about pork or pigs apparently in school books. Not allowed.
Yeah.
This one, EA will charge for gas in Need for Speed No Limits as part of an ongoing effort to make games as mundane and annoying as real life.
Yeah.
So, this Need for Speed game...
Wait, what? Wait, what?
EA will charge for gas in Need for Speed No Limits.
They were charged for gas?
Yes.
Like, physical gas?
No, well, gas in the game. Yeah.
They were... What?
Here's the kicker. It's an app game, though.
It's an app game.
Yeah, Need for Speed No Limits. I mean, once I read it, I'm like, geez, is this like a real game? And I realized it wasn't. It was an app game.
Oh, okay.
I mean, not saying the app games are not real games. But still, like, Jesus.
That's weird.
Hey, you want to pay like $60 for gas in a game?
Oh, well, Trials did that. I mean, you had to it recharged every, you wait 5 minutes and you got a full tank again. So I'm fine with that. But, they did it in Trials Frontier, which is
Welcome to the future.
But, yeah. Shout out to Trials Fusion, man.
Shout out.
But, yeah.
So, the Pope says he'd punch someone who insulted his mother.
Who wouldn't, though?
Yeah, I mean, that's pretty cool.
Yeah.
The Pope, telling them what's for.
Yeah, it's good to hear that he's keeping the peace.
Okay, this article sucks. It was about Fall Out Boy apologizing to America for ESPN playing their song too much.
Okay, fair enough. I just read a thing about how someone got kicked out of GameStop for insisting to get a new game over a used one. Like, they literally... I'm reading the conversation they had, and he went in and asked for a new copy of Dishonored for 360, and the person's like, "Oh, yeah, sure thing. We have a used one if you like." And he's like, "No, thank you." And then they're like, "I understand, but you'll save $15. It's like, "Don't you want to save money?" He's like, "I know, but I prefer a new one." He's like, "Do you mind if I ask why you don't like used games?" And blah, blah, blah. And they're like, "Oh, I don't like..." They're saying that... I think he sort of did attack them, though, because he did say he didn't like their used sales model and didn't want to work with it. He just wanted to get a new game and go out. And the person's like, "Oh, your attitude is hostile. Can you leave?" And they're like, "What? You kicking me out?" And they're like, "Yes, we'll get the police if you don't leave." And they got kicked out just for wanting a new game instead of an old one. It's fucking stupid, though. It's just like, everyone can have their opinion.
Apparently not.
I mean, in Australia, GameStop is EB Games, for people who don't know that. The GameStop is called EB Games. But, I was looking on the EB Games website, and, I was looking at, I can't remember, I think it was like Borderlands 2. Because, a lot of people have been talking about this as well. A lot of people have mentioned it. But I saw, for a new copy of Borderlands 2, it was $20. And for a pre-owned one, it was $50. And I saw it, I just laughed. I was like, what is wrong with these people?
Yeah, they should monitor their prices, go.
Yeah, it's weird. I think they did it for a couple of other DS games as well. I saw.
Infamous DS games.
Yeah.
No idea.
Yeah, there's so much. It's like $50.
Yeah, Nintendo doesn't like dropping their price for games.
Yeah. I think just DS games would be like 30 to 40. If they get about 50 or something, or if they get about 40, I'm just like, I just don't like to spend money on things too much.
I mean, who doesn't?
No, yeah. But
So, another article says Coca-Cola pulls Twitter campaign after being tricked into quoting Mien Kumpf.
What?
So I think that's a Nazi thing.
Okay.
Mine. There's something about Nazis. Yeah, it's Adolf Hitler. I think it's just Adolf Hitler's speeches. What they did, Coca-Cola had a campaign called hashtag Make It Happy. Where basically people could tweet, they would see a negative tweet and then they would use that tweet and then write hashtag Make It Happy, and then this automated Twitter account would then change that negative tweet into something that's happy. So, so that was an automated bot thing that they had, and this guy, he basically just got big chunks of Adolf Hitler's speeches, and then put it through the Make It Happy thing.
Yeah.
And apparently he did something that made it so it didn't translate to a Make It Happy quote thing, so it was just Adolf Hitler's speeches going through the
Oh god.
for the golden thing, and then
So
Coca-Cola just shut it down after they seen that.
Oh god.
I mean, who wouldn't? God.
Coca-Cola.
Oh
their fault,
god,
though.
this is a good article. Millions of Facebook users have no idea they're using the internet. Yeah, so this article that's saying in the Philippines, Thailand, Indonesia, and Malaysia, and all those countries, apparently they don't really understand the internet
No.
or how it works, and they only knew about Facebook.
That's weird.
Yeah, that's insane. Like, how did I not know about the internet?
Yeah, I mean, if you're on the internet, you're on the internet.
Yeah.
You can't just... It's not, like, a thing itself.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know. That's just weird. That's quite amusing, though.
Okay,
That's
so,
strange.
we should, well, how long is this going for?
53 minutes.
Okay, so I guess we can end it with talking about one of our stories.
Stories. So, personal story time. Is this... Okay, that's a thing we're doing.
I don't know, like,
Well...
just have a funny story.
Well, well, okay, so, I'm gonna go for a little, personal thing about my, personality. I would, say one thing I'm very vague. That is one thing I would say about myself. I tend to get lost in what I'm doing and not pay attention to my surroundings a lot. So, I was home by myself once, and I was listening to music. It was playing out loud on the stereo, and I was listening to it. I was probably singing to it. I can't remember. And I was heating up spaghetti. So I had my iPad in front of me, and I was reading emails while listening to this music. And I get the parmesan cheese out. I'm going to put some on my spaghetti. So I'm grating it onto my spaghetti. Put the parmesan cheese back, and I've covered my iPad in cheese. There's just a pile of cheese on top of my iPad. And I
didn't happen to this one.
I just laughed. I just didn't know why I did that. I just wasn't paying attention to the world. I mean, I've walked into my room like 50 times in my life with the milk, because I drink milk a lot. And I walk into my room with the milk carton, forgetting to put it back in the fridge. And I'm just like, why do I still have this?
Yeah, I sometimes put butter and stuff in the cupboard instead of putting it in the fridge. I'm just like, oh wait,
Yeah.
for that fridge.
Yeah. But yeah, once I just poured the cheese onto my bowl from the iPad, But yeah.
What's another story that we can talk about, like, what we've done over the years?
Well, I don't know.
Some stupid,
I mean, there's, not many. We should have planned this, but, I don't know. I don't know.
We could talk about, let me think. Team Curry? We could talk about Team Curry.
Oh, Team Curry.
Operation Curry.
Operation Curry, that's it. It's funny how you thought I forgot about that the other day, and then I yelled it out, and you just laughed. It was so good. But, like, basically, there's a thing going on where it started off where in Battlefield 3, me and a bunch of other friends were trying to get Alex's dog tags. And that's all we wanted to do. We just wanted to get, your dog tags.
Because, basically, I got Jayden's already. And I got my other friend's tags as well. And then, they were really angry.
We all just turned on you, and we just went after you. And then I think eventually it changed, and then we started, we changed to go after someone else, another friend. His name's Josh. We started going after him to get his dog tags instead of after Alex. And I think at the time we were talking about curry or like India or something. I can't remember. So then eventually we came up with the name Operation Curry, which was the mission to take Josh's dog tags.
There was like 3 of us in the one squad trying to get this guy.
I think it was a 4-people squad trying to get Josh.
Oh yeah.
I think it was like me, you, Matt, and Mitch.
Jack. I think it was Jack.
Oh no, it's Jack. It was Jack. And yeah, we're trying to get Josh's tags. It was so good. Some of the best times I've ever had.
Yes, we had some good times together. What's another good? I had a really good one. So in year 8. I think it was year 8 or
Josh?
9. In Minecraft, we played Minecraft a lot.
Yes.
And so Jayden had this server he made.
I ran servers. I don't anymore because my internet doesn't like it, but I did.
So he ran a server, and used that tool that could put stuff from other worlds into.
No, didn't we build the arena? We built an arena. It was a built one.
Yeah. So we were trying to make an arena so people could fight in the server.
Yeah.
And so we make the arena, and then we had fights in it.
It was 2 versus 2, I think that's what it was.
Yeah. And one PvP match was against Josh and
Flynn, was it? Josh and Flynn versus me and someone else?
Yeah, so I wasn't involved. I was in you were
in like a little DJ booth or something, like watching.
And
it's me and Matt probably then.
At the time, Josh was having real bad internet problems.
Oh, he had some serious bad internet problems. So.
And for some reason, the plugin that we used, there was no cheat.
Oh, yeah, and it would tell you when someone is like cheating or something. And because his internet was so bad, it thought he was cheating all the time.
Yeah, and it would always like say that we were cheating, but it was just because of lag that it thought that we were cheating. And so, Josh... The fight starts.
Flynn gets murdered instantly, I think. I think he fell into lava or something. Me and Matt are trying to murder Josh. But wait. His internet is dying so bad, he starts to levitate. Off the ground. And he just starts floating into the sky in one position. And he's not doing anything. We're hitting him, and he's like invincible at the time.
And then while this is happening, the no cheat chat is going insane.
It is just saying he's flying using cheats, blah blah blah. It's not like doing something. It's just it was going so crazy.
We all like died in laughter when that happened.
Oh man, it was. Every time I bring it up with him, he's just like, oh god. But he thought it was funny. But
what was his perspective?
His perspective was he was just running around. But to us, all of us. He was flying. Like, ugh.
Oh, I really should have recorded that. I mean, people, if they hear this, they're just gonna think, like, that doesn't seem really funny, but jeez, it was so
At the time,
funny.
It was so good. Like, it was just unexpected. Like, we're all ready for a fight. Flynn fell into lava, and we're like, oh, he's out. Then me and Matt are like, alright, we're hitting Josh, and then we're just whacking him. And then it's like, why isn't it killing him? Then we notice he's like taller than us, and we're like, wait, what? So we stand back, and he's just floating into the sky, and we're like, what? What is going on? It was just so strange, but yeah, that was that.
Oh, good.
Well. Good times.
So, we should be wrapping up. What's the time now?
1 hour. 1 hour mark. That's what we aimed for. And we did it. So, I guess we should wrap it up here.
We've done it.
We've done it. So
First episode,
yep. We got more, hopefully, to come. We'll attempt. We're going to try our best. So that was me, Jayden, and the co-host, or other host. What do you want to say? Co-hosts, both of us. We got Alex.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. We...
And, yes. So, in the future, I'm also going to add this. Next episode, we're going to bring a friend in, and it will be a different person each time, so it will be 3 people. Then we might switch back to 2 and then have more. Maybe we'll have repeating guests.
I mean, we have some few guests lined up.
Yep.
We could for one of them we could talk about Nintendo a lot. So get ready for that.
You're talking about there. Yeah, but thank you for everyone who tuned in, or if you tuned in, I don't know, this first one, so I don't know what people fucking listen to. And that was the Unwanted Podcast. Thank you for listening. And
you're beautiful.
Yeah, you're beautiful.
Give me a kiss.